Welcome viewers to Midnight Coffee with Faisal. It's a very good evening here in Saturday midnight here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And for those of you who are viewing this live stream live, please shout out in the box as to where you are viewing this live stream from. Yeah. And for those who are joining us the first time, this Midnight Coffee is about a chit chat session about talking to ordinary people that are taking ordinary actions, whether in their personal or in their professional life. Yeah. For those who are joining us first time, welcome. Please shout out in the box and subscribe and notify our channel. Yeah. So that you will be notified of the future or coming sessions. Yeah. Basically, I'm an independent management consultant and a business project management coach that help clients, to implement solutions. And why I say project management, why do I say business project management is that every time when I introduce myself as a project director or a project manager, or a project leader, people have the perception, people have the perception that I come from a engineering PMC or project management company, a consulting company, or I come from real estate development, or I come from the IT or in architecture and all those things. And they are not wrong, they are not wrong basically, because project management has been within the realm of management system for being a very long time. In fact, it's part of the management evolution, during the scientific management era. So during the scientific management era, project management has taken a center stage. However, as we evolve into behavioral science and all those things, project management has taken a back burner position. Except for those companies that is running pure projects like IT-based companies. Yeah. So, what happened is that during the pandemic in 2019, 2020, where the whole world experienced a global lockdown, organizations are developing new business model, new ways of generating revenue or to remain sustainable and all those things. So, what happened is that organization come up with a new business model, and they realize that you cannot deliver new results by doing the same old thing, or BAU, business as usual. So project management in such a way has helped many organizations, because in project management is all about managing the risk and uncertainty, and project management allow organization to be more adaptive, and also agile, in facing all these disruptions in the in the business landscape. So that's a little bit about why we talk about project management. And when we talk about project management, is very challenging. A lot of challenges faced because of the risk and uncertainty. And tonight I have a special guest, a very good friend of mine, Dinara. She will talk about the challenges that she faced in her project, personal and professional projects that she has gone through. And I will allow her to introduce herself later. And if you have any queries, any questions, or any opinions that you want to put on board to ask us during live session, please, by all means, shout out in the box, in the chat comment, in the chat column, and we will take it through the live session. So without taking too much time, I will bring Dinara on board, and we will let her introduce herself. Hello, Dinara. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Hello, Mr. Faisal. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Faisal, for inviting me for your program. It's my pleasure to join and to share my experience. Very happy to be here. Very happy to see you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe you, as I said in the description, that you are born and raised in Kazakhstan, but now in London doing your PhD. Right? So maybe you
Yeah,
can share with the viewers a bit of your background, uh,
yeah,
where you are, what you have been, and then why you go into UK and do your PhD,
yes.
and then some of the things that you that the experiences that you have went through. Yeah, Dinara, please go
Sure,
ahead.
sure. Yeah. So, yeah, I was born in Kazakhstan in the city of Karaganda. And 2008, I went to Malaysia to study English course, and then I continued. I did my foundation in the Multimedia University. So after completion of my foundation program, I pursued my bachelor degree in the Staffordshire University, which is it. It was joint program in the APIT College, APIT University. Now I think it is APU. And I have finished my bachelor degree in 2014. So I had a great time in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. So after I came back to Kazakhstan, I did my master's degree in computer science. My bachelor degree was in information technology. So I did my master's degree in computer science in Kazakhstan, Astana, in Eurasian National University. It took 2 years and successfully completed my master's degree. During my master's degree, I had a great experience the embassy in Kazakhstan. I worked 4.5 years at the embassy of Palestine as a personal assistant to the ambassador and IT support. So I had a very great time with the embassy. I had a great experience with the ambassador, and it helped me in my lifetime, my experience. So then, while we are working, and while yeah, I was working, I met my husband in Kazakhstan, in Astana.
Ah, okay.
Yes, my husband. His name is Yasin. He is a mechanical engineer, and it was a great, nice time when we first met. It was a New Year night. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
and yeah. So he's my lifetime support, my lifetime partner, where we support each
Yeah.
other, share our sad times together, and wish till the end. So
Okay.
yes,
Inshallah.
after we get married, yeah, after we get married in Kazakhstan, we have to plan together the life already. So yeah, he was working in Astana. They had he was working in the construction projects.
Mm-hmm.
They built several hotels like St. Regis, like Ritz Carlton, and
Wow.
Abu Dhabi Plaza project in Astana. Yes.
Ah.
So after the project has finished, he has to move to the another project, and we decided to move to Turkey. So that was another chapter of our life. It
Ah.
was a great time in Turkey. We lived in Turkey 1.5 years,
Yeah.
and we stayed in Zonguldak in the Black City and in Istanbul. We were living for two cities. So
Okay.
it was a great time, summertime, summer and winter. There is not much winter like in Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
but it was a great time, yes. So while we were there, the pandemic has started. We weren't working. We decided to have some vacation.
Uh-huh.
So like 1 year, 1.5 year, we were just working on our trying to develop
Uh-huh.
ourselves more. During
Okay.
pandemic, there were a lot of online courses. So me and my husband, we joined some of the online courses. I joined courses related to IT programming and management, and my husband as well related to his major. I read a lot of books, and even we had some experience, not experience, we made some challenge for ourselves where we turned off all the Wi-Fi 1 month. We didn't use any internet. Yes,
Wow.
yes, my husband, he ordered 1 box of books, so we just had to read books. So that was another good challenge, to work on ourselves, because
Uh-huh,
in normal life we are very lazy to read books. Now,
uh-huh.
like audio books, you just turn on. But I still prefer to read, so you will have a good memory, they say.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Yes. So we start to think what we will do. What is our next plan? While the
Mm-hmm,
pandemic, all the shopping malls were closed. Then
mm-hmm,
another idea came to both of us to
mm-hmm,
open an shop. First, we
mm-hmm,
wanted to open an online shop, so
mm-hmm.
to bring the products from Turkey and sell it in Kazakhstan. So
Oh,
yes, we opened the first online shop and Instagram and social medias, and we used to sell like that. And afterwards, after we came for vacation to Kazakhstan, we opened the actual shop, and it was an experience.
wow. Uh-huh. Go ahead, go ahead. Just hang on. Hello.
So we
Okay.
used to bring one clothes, shoes, leather product, the connection. I have
Yeah.
the red bar now. It comes and goes. Sorry for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
Sometimes my friends they say you are in the UK and you have a low connection, but the problem is the internet provider very
Uh-huh.
weak foundation in here for the service. So that's why in
Uh-huh.
this building we have some weak connection in my internet
I
provider.
see. I
Yes.
see. I see. I see. So just
So
to
that is
clarify,
yeah. Sorry.
so just to clarify, although you are in UK, you are
Yeah.
in specifically in Manchester, right?
Yes, I am in Manchester.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's
Yes.
why I said I was asking you a question whether is your husband a soccer fan, a football fan?
Oh
Because
yeah.
Manchester.
Not yet, but he can join also the football team. I think I will.
Because
Yes,
no,
I
because
would prefer
Manchester
our
United.
son. Yes, ex-
Because you have
famous.
two, yeah, two famous football soccer club, yeah, in Manchester. One is Manchester United and the other one is Manchester City, so those are two strong soccer clubs. So maybe I don't
Yes.
know if your husband is a soccer fan, maybe he will be happy to be. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
You were saying that you have opened a
Yes.
physical shop and then you send up clothes, and what other items
Yeah.
that you send over to Kazakhstan?
Uh, yeah. Just and leather product. Then we wanted. I wanted to pursue to my PhD,
Mm-hmm,
and my husband also he wanted to have a working experience, widen his working experience in other countries. So we
mm-hmm,
decided, before we come to the UK, we decided to apply to Canada during
mm,
the pandemic, and we
mm-hmm,
applied for a. I applied for the 2 years program,
mm-hmm,
so IT program, and in Canada. And my
mm-hmm.
husband is supposed to work there, and I supposed to study there. So we applied for the visa and all this procedure. We got our visa, and then the borders has been closed because of the
Oh,
pandemic. And then
yeah.
we just decided to. So at the same time, Uh, I finished by the international presidential scholarship Bolashak in Malaysia.
Ah, okay, all right.
So yes, before that, but in order to apply, you should have an offer letter from the universities. You should be enrolled. So
Mm-hmm,
I started to work on applying to the universities,
mm-hmm,
and to many universities had sent many emails to the professors, New Zealand, Canada, America, and UK. So most of the universities sent documents in the UK. And
okay.
in the last, I got 10 universities. It was the Auckland University from New Zealand, and the Birmingham University from the UK, the Manchester
Uh-huh.
University that I'm studying now, and it was
Ah,
Glasgow University, and it was the Edinburgh Napier University, and the Staffordshire
okay,
University, and
okay.
many more. Yeah. So in the last, I chose the Manchester University because it had a high ranking and it has a strong professors, of course, in other universities as
Mm-hmm,
well. So, and big city in the UK after London.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we decided to choose Manchester. So I
Ah,
decided Manchester University, and I'm very happy. Yes. So I'm doing now my PhD in the atmospheric science and IT. So
wow.
my topic is the IoT. IoT is very famous now. We use it everywhere.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
IoT as a yes as a tool for decision support in logistic management system and the impact of the environment. So yes,
very interesting.
I hope I will be useful in future to my country to enhance the transportation system, the logistic system,
Uh-huh.
and I hope Kazakhstan will go green and will use it will be will have more smart cities in future.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because like now working on the smart Manchester smart city project.
Mm-hmm.
So the cars already we maybe in future in the near future nobody will use the cars with
Fossil
petrol, all
fuel.
is
Yeah.
electronic. Yes, so it's changing so fast. So with the use of IT, it's going more faster.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so that's the reason why I'm here now. I'm here with my family, with my husband, and with my son.
Uh-huh.
Yes. When we came here, we came only both of us, and
Uh-huh.
our son was born here in the Manchester in the UK.
Uh-huh.
So that was another, yes, that was another experience. So if it will be interesting for ladies, I can just short. They have a, I would say they have good hospitals here,
Mm-hmm.
although the system is quite different comparing to Kazakhstan or Turkey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but it was good. They support you, they care about you while you are in labor, and it is nice. So this time when you are away from your family, you are away from your friends, your
Uh-huh.
relatives, your family. So you
Uh-huh.
have to handle everything by yourself. And
Uh-huh.
giving giving birth, it is another. It is a great
Experience.
experience, I would say. Yes,
Ah.
great experience and something I can't explain even, but it's something different.
No, my
So
God,
yes,
congratulations. You had a baby in the
thank you.
UK. Yeah. How
Yes,
old
thank
is
you.
your baby? Is it a boy or a girl?
Yes, boy. His name is Ali
Ah,
Kemal.
okay.
Yes, he is 6 months old. He will be 6 months old on 26th February. So
Ah,
he's about
okay,
to be
okay.
6 months old. Yes. We
All right.
named him
So,
Ali Kemal.
uh-huh.
Kemal comes from the Turkey Kemal Atatürk, who
Okay. All
established. So my husband, he
okay.
wanted to name Kemal, and Ali came
Uh-huh.
from the Kazakh side. Ali, we know we
Okay.
have the name of Ali, and he
Yeah.
was the groom of the Prophet Muhammad.
Ah,
So
yes, yes, yes.
yes, so we choose Ali Kemal.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. All right. That's good. That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's good to hear. Okay.
Yeah,
So, I mean, so uh, you did mention, okay, you have a 6 months old baby now, and you are doing your PhD. Uh,
yeah,
can you share with the viewers, the challenges that you face? I mean, of course, when you are in Malaysia, you are alone, and then when you go back to Astana, when you are working in Astana, you met your husband, you got married. So from one person now becomes two, and then you both decided to go to Turkey, and then there's a lockdown, and then you start your own business, and then now you go to UK, and then there's two of you, then becomes three of you.
yes,
You will definitely you will face a lot of challenges, Dinara. I mean, in juggling all these things, can you share with the viewers as to what are your challenges that you face and how you overcome those challenges, Dinara, if you may?
yes. Of course, there are challenges. Without challenges, we can't go further. We should have those challenges, and it makes us more stronger.
Yeah, yeah.
Challenges. We had challenges. The big challenge, it was during the pandemic, where
Mm-hmm.
we were already excited and ready to go to Canada, and then the lockdown started. So we needed to change our plan immediately
Mm-hmm.
because to save time, we don't have to. Another challenge was that from the beginning, I have to apply to all the universities, and time, during that time when I was applying, there are challenges itself, when you have
Mm-hmm.
to prepare the research proposal, when you send it to the more than 400 professors, not just copy paste to everyone. So sometimes it's very good to receive a response, to get a response from the professors, from the university, So some of them, they tell you like, this is wrong, this is right, please correct it. So it's good. It's also a challenge. Correct it, you send it, you get rejection. Then you
Mm-hmm.
work more. You work more. And I joined some courses, so you see at which stage you are, and you see
Mm-hmm.
where you have to develop. So that
Mm-hmm.
was a challenge for me during that time. And once you sharpen everything, once you prepare everything is structured, and you apply at that time, you see the result. That was the challenge during the. Then
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
applied for the Bolashak. It is another procedure that I went back to Kazakhstan. Uh, the Bolashak documentation. It went smooth, good. We had exams. We had an interview. It passed all well.
Mm-hmm.
So that time also I had a small challenge, small problem with the internet, because we
Uh-huh.
supposed to use only provider, not
Okay.
only few internet providers. So in my house there was the different internet providers, so I needed to quickly find a place in the interview time. You don't have to miss it. So it
Okay.
was like 20 minutes. I was suffering. Then we solved the issue. Yes. Then in the last, uh, I was awarded. So that was a great
Oh,
time.
congratulations.
Then
Congratulations.
thank you, thank you. Then the challenge in the UK. Let's the big challenge
Okay.
is here. The UK. It's a very great country, very nice.
Uh-huh.
I like this country. Everything,
Mm.
everything is, I would say, systematic here.
Mm-hmm.
So the big challenge is to find the rental here, the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to any agency and get an apartment and just pay and go. No, you have to apply. You have to find, you have to write an email, because here as well, like they just restrictions concerning the corona. Before that,
Mm-hmm.
they were no, we were not allowed to view the homes, just online
Ah,
view. Yes, and you have to
uh-huh.
sign agreement after you view it online, which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, it took for us 2.5 months to find a rental
Mm-hmm.
apartment to rent. And before that, the apartment that we found, the owner, he refused to give it to us, because that time we were expecting to have a baby
Mm-hmm.
baby and he was asking also that the neighbors might be disturbed and so on. So we understand that he just doesn't want to rent it for us. And
Uh-huh.
at the last moment, he changed his mind, and we couldn't rent that home, and we stayed in
Ah,
hotel. So that's all challenge for us.
wow.
And yes, we stayed in hotel while we had to find a rental apartment. And yes, it's just you have to send an email and wait for their response, and it's very slow, very very slow. And after you find, you have to pay a deposit, and
Mm-hmm.
most of them you have to pay 6 months in advance rental. So that time you
Wow.
can rent a home, and the rentals here are quite expensive. So if you
Mm-mm.
have your own home, you can live easily here in the UK, but just the rentals here are some high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, in Manchester they say not very high, but I think it is still high now. Like Edinburgh, London, yeah, it's still high comparing, of course, to our countries. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's good. It's a good challenge, good experience. So in the last, we found this nice apartment. It's a new place we found through the agency. Also, and we just start to walk and knock the doors of the
Uh-huh.
apartment, the residence, and we just found like that. We found the agent there, and they say if you are ready to pay, then you can rent it. So that
Ah,
was the solution.
wow. So
Yes.
you go around looking for the apartment. I mean, knock on the doors and ask them whether they want to rent it or not.
Yeah, we just not not
Yeah,
not
okay.
the apartment doors, but the
Uh-huh.
offices, the agency
Okay.
offices.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. All right.
So we found like that this apartment. So
No,
that was the
yeah, this is what intrigued me. I'm intrigued because when you apply for Bolashak program, because
yeah.
I mean, for the viewers who doesn't know Bolashak, it's a government scholarship. Yeah, it's a government
Yes.
scholarship for all the citizen who wants to do their study abroad. So
Yes.
you got your scholarship to do your bachelor here in
Yes.
Malaysia, and then you went back to UK. Sorry, you went back to Astana to do your masters.
Yes.
Are you also on Bolashak in Astana, or you pay yourself?
The master's degree, I won the governmental scholarship.
Okay,
So I did also with scholarship,
okay,
not the
all right, good.
Bolashak, but
But it's a
yeah,
different scholarship, yeah.
it is
And
different,
then
the governmental scholarship. They
yeah,
paid also salary, so that was also
yeah.
good.
No, I like the way the Kazakhstan is helping especially the working mothers, because when you can apply for maternity leave, a very long maternity leave, and still
Yes,
work, and you still get paid on a very long maternity leave. And then I tell you, the government is taking care of the
yes.
women there, very well. And then
Thanks for them.
yeah, yeah,
Thanks for
no, because
government.
yeah, because you can go on maternity leave for 1 year and you still get salary. I
I
said,
think
wow.
they pay for kids till he's 2 years old or 3 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Uh, yeah.
but
So,
maternity leave, yes, it is 1 year. So paid
yeah,
maternity leave.
paid maternity leave
Yes,
1 year. Where on earth can you get that?
yes.
Only in Kazakhstan, paid maternity leave for 1 year. Wow. No, and then
Yes,
from there, you went to Turkey, and in
yes.
Turkey is where you apply another Bolashak program. So that means while you are in Turkey, you have to go back to Kazakhstan to attend
Yes.
for the interview and all those things. Is it online
No,
or face to face?
uh, actually, while in Turkey, we applied for PhD, the
Mm-hmm.
offer letters while we were
Mm-hmm.
in Turkey, then went back to
Mm-hmm.
Kazakhstan and start all the Bolashak procedures there. So
Ah,
applied from Kazakhstan to Bolashak. So
okay.
interview was online because of
Mm-hmm.
the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and other exams there were normal exams, not online. So I
Mm-hmm.
went physically there and I did exams.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but all the documentation that have to submit, all it was online system. We
Okay.
applied through the eGov government website.
Okay, okay, all right, all right. So that means you from Kazakhstan, you go to Turkey. From Turkey, you go back to Kazakhstan. You apply for
Yes,
Bolashak, and then now you go to Manchester.
yeah, no, from
Ah.
Kazakhstan again we went back to Turkey, and then from Turkey, yes, you know, because we applied for visa to the UK from Turkey. Because when you
Ah.
apply to in Kazakhstan, they send it to Turkey for
Ah.
the visa, all the passports to make a decision. They send it to Turkey. So we
Mhm.
wanted to make some short Turkey. We applied from Turkey, and we came here also from Turkey.
Ah. So because Turkey is part of the European country, right? European community
Yeah,
EC, so it's easier for you to go from Turkey to UK. Yeah,
yeah,
smart move.
yeah.
Smart
But
move.
actually, I think Turkey it's not part of the Europe yet. They weren't. I
No,
think no, they are separate Turkish country.
I know,
But
but
they
it's part of the
yes,
the
yes,
EC, the EC. They are part of EC, European Community, the
yeah,
Union.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's easier for you to go from Turkey to UK than from Kazakhstan to UK. Well, it's a smart move
Yes,
actually. It's a smart
yes,
move.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, right. So,
So
and then your first year, and then second year you have a baby. How do you manage all these things? I know because it's Saturday. It's Saturday, 4:30 p.m. in Manchester right now, or at 4:33
yes,
around there, right?
yes,
It's Saturday, so I believe there's no class, no nothing, and how about during the weekdays? How do you face those challenges when you have to go through to the
yeah,
university and all those things? And I believe your husband is working in UK.
yes. He's working. He's working
Mm-hmm.
in the UK, and well, my when I have a meetings, I need to go to university. So
Mm-hmm.
usually it is the morning time.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave my husband. He takes care of the baby because his work starts evening time. So
Uh-huh.
I leave him with the my husband stays with my baby, and I go to university. I finish my work there, and then I come back home. I
Okay.
feed baby and then continue. Yeah. Sometimes my meetings are online, which is also
Uh-huh.
very good. So we
Okay.
do meetings through Zoom, and I have a weekly meeting with my supervisor and co-supervisor. We have
Uh-huh.
sometimes group meetings, sometimes individual meetings. So just
Uh-huh.
submitting reports, updates, what I
Uh-huh.
did, and do milestones.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
how far have you gone into your PhD?
So I finished my first year. Now I'm on the second year.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm doing the literature review. I almost done, but still also sometimes I refer.
Mm-hmm.
And now I am on the analysis and trying to get the information from the Kazakhstan side because
Mm-hmm.
my topic is Central Asia and the UK.
Ah.
So working now with the Kazakh side, and from the UK side, we have already information on our hand, the data that I will be using on my research. So after I have the second part, I will start to do my analysis. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
working on my surveys, conducting
Mm-hmm.
the questions, and yeah,
but
stakeholder analysis, and so on.
yeah, 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 yeah. Da.
Yeah.
But when you talk about your title is quite your title is huge. You talk about UK, okay, fine, is one piece of unit, but when you talk about Central Asia, you're talking about all the nation in the Central Asia or only Kazakhstan?
I focus on Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan,
Uh-huh.
Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, all these countries.
Central Asia.
So yeah, because
Wow.
I need the information related on IoT, Internet of
Uh-huh.
Things,
Uh-huh.
specifically sensors, cameras, and
Uh-huh.
GPS devices. So yes, for me, easier to get information from Kazakhstan, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
But getting the information from Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan can be a challenge, right?
yes. I didn't get any information till now, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I I
Because I was,
I
I know because
sorry.
I was in Tashkent. I was in Tashkent at one point of time in Uzbek. Was
Oh,
yeah, and then I can appreciate the difficulty of you get trying to get the information.
yeah, yes.
Uh,
Because
so
I'm trying to get the information I'm through the email,
mhm,
so it's very hard,
very
This
slow.
is so yeah, it's very slow. This is another challenge as well,
Yeah,
to get the information. So yeah,
slower than
this is
Kazakhstan.
another. Yes,
Yeah.
Kazakhstan, like big cities, you don't get small cities. You get the response because big cities they are
Ah.
more busy. Yes, they are very
Uh-huh.
busy and they get thousands of emails every day. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
email is in between somewhere, maybe. Sometimes they read, sometimes they don't read. Yes. So
No, but
yeah, sometimes,
yeah.
but most of the time they don't ignore. They
Uh-huh.
don't ignore Bolashak students. So thanks for
Okay.
them. Yes,
Okay.
like the other offices, other companies, governmental companies, they are good. So we
Yeah.
hold the meetings with them. Thanks for them. Yeah, they don't ignore, which I
Uh,
really appreciate.
okay.
Yes,
That's good to hear. That's good to hear because Kazakhstan technically is number nine largest country in the world.
yes,
Yeah. Yes, and you
yes.
have 150 tribes or something like that, right? 150.
Nash, what 59 not nationalities. Yeah.
It's like clan or something like that, right? So
Yes,
you have
yes,
so many. You have so many from the north to the south, from east to the west, and then if you
yes,
go down to Shimken, and then you go down further, it's closer to the to the Pakistan area and all those things, the Turks and all those things. You have so many. So you're talking
yes.
about doing the survey for the whole country of Kazakhstan.
Uh, yeah, actually it is hard to do for whole country, but
Yes, exactly.
I
That's what I was asking
yeah, yes, no, it is hard to do for all the country. For my target is the companies, the IT companies in Kazakhstan and governmental companies, the
you. Okay.
users.
Yeah.
So I will, after I conduct, I will need to spread those
Mm, mm,
surveys
mm. Mhm.
among those companies, and I hope I will get a response from them because I need the
Mhm.
actual response, not just click.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I need the actual
Be-
answers,
yeah, because your
which will
title
help in my
is
research. Yeah,
yeah, your
sorry.
title is more on IT, IoT, Internet of Things, and then talk about
Yes,
sustainability and green sort of effort and all those things. And Aktau up there, there's a lot of oil producing
yes,
companies in Aktau, right? Up there,
yes.
yeah. So
Actao, yeah, too much.
it can be a challenge also.
Yes,
they might not
yes,
like they
exactly.
might not like your paper.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
reason
yeah,
why
yeah.
I don't get answers sometimes, because most of the companies they don't want to share their failures, they don't want to
Yeah.
share the too much information because what I'm requesting is I need the failures of the devices,
Hmm.
in the extreme weather, like in
Yeah,
very cold and very hot weather. But
yeah,
not all the companies they like to share, of course. This
yeah,
is
yeah. Of
really
course.
challenging.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
No, no.
I think we will. I will try to find. I will get some answers. I'm hoping.
No,
Still
there's a
working
lot
on
of.
that.
No, as I said, I mean, I supervise PhD candidate. I'm also having right now. I'm having a candidate that I've just closed up finish off her PhD thesis, and given her the final report. And I always ask the question: is it, when look at the title, when you talk about Europe and Central Asia, it's going to be huge. And you're
Yes,
talking about how many years do you intend to do this project? 4 years, right?
my yeah, 4 years. So
And
it's
you
a four
reckon
years project.
you can finish it within 4 years?
Yes, yes. We actually plan to finish in 3.5 years, and the
Wow.
half year it's going to be like extra time because you have to
Mm,
give
mm,
yourself shorter time
yeah,
to finish in shorter
mm,
time. Some
yeah. No, because you have when you do your viva, when you finish your paper, you submit your paper, then you have your viva, and then after the viva, you can it goes either two ways: one, pass, or I
yes,
mean,
fail, right?
or fail. But if you pass, you have a provisional pass. That means you might have a minor correction, or you may have a major correction that you need to do. Right. So that 6 months
Yes,
is good for you
yes, exactly.
to do the correction and all those things. Oh, there's a lot of challenges that you are facing, and then on top of that, you have a 6 months a boy, and then you have
Yes,
but it's okay that your husband is also working in the graveyard shift, the afternoon. That means in
yes,
the morning
no,
you go. That
yes.
means
Not
the
every
time.
day from evening.
Ah,
Sometimes,
okay.
sometimes he goes afternoon,
Ah,
sometimes evening. Yes,
uh-huh.
but we are managing so
Okay,
far,
okay.
so good.
So
So
far, so good.
hopefully all good. Yes,
Inshallah, inshallah,
yes.
everything will go all well.
The mo
Okay.
the most
Yeah,
important to have a positive mood.
yeah,
So
very true. Very, very
it will
true. Very
help
true.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but this is where I really appreciate your time coming on board, Dinara, because
Thank you.
uh, you are doing extraordinary actions. You are doing extraordinary things, which I want you to share with this all the young audiences. Yeah, that success is not something that come easy. Success doesn't come
Exactly.
easy. It comes with a lot of challenges, and with these challenges, makes you strong. So, just before we wrap up, is there any final advice that you can give to uh, people who are doing their learning, continuous learning? It does not matter whether they are doing masters or whether they are doing PhD or whether even they want to do their degree, whether they are doing in the country or abroad. What would be your advice to them? Yeah,
I
Dinara.
advise, yes, I advise them to believe in themselves. And if you have a dream and you have a goal, just go for it. And from inside, you will feel what you want. So when you are
Mm-hmm.
doing something, if you feel it is yours, just do it. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing that makes you happy, this is your thing, that you have to do it. You keep going. So if you feel something it's not going, you don't really like it, but you have to do it. Maybe you have to look back again. But I advise to young people to learn every time, learn, expand your knowledge, never stop,
Okay.
and get more experiences. And if you have a chance, like to apply abroad, to apply like master's degree, there are many scholarships, all over the world. So just try, keep doing. So in the that will come to you. So yes, this is my never
Yeah.
lose your hope, because
Okay.
sometimes there is like time when you feel nothing. You do something, it's not happening. You do other thing, it's not happening. Then they just give up. don't give up.
Uh-huh.
You just motivate yourself, keep going, do it. So in the last, you will achieve your goal and you will be very successful. So I believe in that. And of course, you should have positive thinking and positive mind
Mm-hmm.
and good mood every time. Stay away
Good.
from, yes, stay away from the negativity.
Okay.
Yes,
Well, there's a
stay
lot.
away from
Yeah.
negativity.
There's a lot of toxic people on the internet now.
Exactly, exactly. A lot
Yeah.
of toxic people, a lot of, you will like, you will face different people on your
Mm-hmm.
way. So
Mm-hmm.
from those people you get the advice,
Mm-hmm.
good
Yeah.
advices. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, on your way you will differentiate everything. You will differentiate people. You will differentiate friends.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all experience.
Mm-hmm. 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 Well, Dinara, thank you very much. But before you go off, there's a comment here from Farah Faisal. She's a regular on my show, and she
Oh,
totally
nice.
agree with
Hi,
you.
Farah. Yeah.
And she believe in yourself. Yes, she's totally agreement with what you say.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you,
Exactly,
Farah.
Farah. Thank you. Exactly. Believe in yourself. Big hi
Yeah.
to you from us, from the UK.
Okay. Right. A big hi to you, Farah. Okay. All right. What we'll do is that again, Dinara, thank you very much for your time. I know it's busy for you with the baby and with your study.
Ah,
I really appreciate you coming on board. It's nice having you
oh,
uh, on this live stream, and I wish you all the success. And
thank you very much.
maybe in 6 months time, I will check back with you. Maybe I'll invite you again
Sure.
in 6 months time to see how you're
Yes.
progressing. By that time, Ali Kamal, right? Ali Kamal
Yeah,
is
yes, I think you might.
Ali Kamal
Yes,
would be a bigger now 6 months, going to six, and then maybe by 1 year you will have more
yes,
challenges that you can share with us.
yes, yes. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your invitation. I'm really happy
Yeah.
that I joined your program. Very happy that I shared, and I hope I covered all topics. Of course, there are a lot of things to talk more. I wish next time we will have more time
Yes.
to
Yes.
talk.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
my family will be coming here in
Ah.
1 month time. Yes,
Uh
so
huh.
finally, I didn't see them almost 1.5, 2 years. Yeah, one and a
two
half year
years.
I didn't see my, yes, my
Ah.
family. So
So
they will
they're
be
coming
coming
over.
here.
Good, good,
Yes,
good. They're
very
coming from
excited
Astana.
also. Yes,
They're
from
coming from
Astana.
Astana. Okay,
Yes,
so that means they will be bringing in the horse meat.
yes, exactly, exactly. Horse meat
Yeah,
and
and you can
hummus.
prepare bish parmak. Yeah.
Yes, bish parmak. We
Yeah.
will. And next time we will be waiting you here also. You visit
Uh,
us here in the UK.
inshallah, inshallah,
All
inshallah,
right.
inshallah. With
Thanks a lot, Mr.
everything,
Faisal.
you are most welcome. Thank you, Dinara, for gracing the show with your presence.
Thank
Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, viewers, this is where we talk about ordinary people taking extraordinary actions. And you can see Dinara shared her experience from doing her degree through, although she's on Bolashak program, which is a government funded program. She comes to Malaysia to study and then work with the embassies in Malaysia, and then goes back to Astana, working in Astana, and then getting her masters there in Kazakhstan, and then from there on got married, and then moved to Turkey, and then from there they the pandemic, and they started their own business, and then applying for doing the PhD, continuous learning, and planning to go to Canada, and then shifted the plan to go, and then they end up in UK, and then when they are UK, and then the baby arrived and doing her PhD, doing the literature review. I know it's not easy doing the literature review and doing the study, especially at doctorate level, and having a baby. But she was saying that she's blessed that she has a very supportive husband that helps to take care of the kid while she has to go for the meeting and all those things. But what is the key message that Dinara shared with us is that number one is that you have to believe in yourself. Yeah, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have passion for it, and then stay motivated. Yeah, and sometimes in believing in ourselves, in doing what we like to do, you will face a lot of negativity. Yeah, a lot of negative people who's trying to slow you down, and then say giving all those wrongful advice, being toxic people. We call it toxic people. And I know on the internet now, in social media, there's a lot of toxic, what you call that, people on board with whatever the thing is, and stay positive. Yeah, so remove all those toxic, be positive, be in the right mood, so that you are able to continue doing what you like to do. Yeah, and so the two key messages that Dinara said to us is believe in ourselves, and do what we like to do, and then do it well, and then stay motivated and stay positive. Yeah, with that, thank you viewers for being with us during this live stream, and please subscribe to the channel and notify for future events. Hopefully, what we'll do is that next week we will have another session, and we will bring another guest. Yeah, and we'll see you next week, same time, on Midnight Coffee with Faisal. Until then, please take care, stay safe, and be vigilant of the surrounding, because the COVID is still not over yet. Until then, have a blessed weekend, have a blessed Sunday, and for those who in UK, have a good Saturday night, because it's coming up to 5 in the evening in UK, and it's coming to 1 in Malaysia here. So have a blessed Sunday and have a productive week ahead. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.